Hello, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. Today is Wednesday. I'm up here in the shop, 8 o'clock in the morning, about to start my day. I'm just kind of looking around to assess the situation, what we're going to do. I have to finally work on this project here. These two sanders needing better dust collection, so I'm going to take this dust collector off. What is that? Let's see here. 1 horsepower Wallman dust collector. It has 537 CFM cubic feet per minute. It sucks pretty good, and kind of interesting. Can't even touch it. It's like paint on there, something black. Looks like smoke, but it's like, I guess there was tape. Oh yeah, I had some tape on there in my old shop. I attached a vent on there and had a pipe going out that the motor would get some fresh air. That was rather the redneck, but that was at the old shop. So I'm gonna run this pipe over here into the new dust collection, which is this one, and I think it is, well, I don't think it is 2,830 CFM. So a big one. That's needs to happen here pretty soon. Not today, but in the next week or two. Also need to do shipping today, and we're taking down our above ground swimming pool up by the cabin, Hütten. We call it in German the Bayerische Hütte, Bayern Haus, whatever you want to call it. It's a Bavarian style cabin that I converted. Tour coming up soon, but we'll take the above ground pool down, remove it. The grass there has died, and then we're gonna put a beer garden in its place. What is a beer garden? A beer garden is a place where you can sit, usually under a tree or trees, benches next to a restaurant. They serve beer, pretzels, outdoor food, live music. That is what's called a beer garden. Was first introduced to Bavaria in I have to look it up, maybe 1812, something like that, by the King Max the First, I believe. I have to look that up. I might make this up here. I think it was Maximilian the Erste, so that would be Max the First. Allowed breweries to serve beer outside, in public, in the open. So they put benches out next to their breweries and started serving beer, and that evolved into the now known beer garden. So, little history lesson right there. At this point in the video, I'd like to thank our sponsor, CustomWoodDesign.com, for sponsoring our content. Yes, I sponsor my own content. Why not? We have bills to pay, and this stuff is not free. Guess what's free? Subscribing. You might as well do that right now. If you're a runner, consider our running medal holders. These are high quality pine signs, 3/4 of an inch thick, 30 pegs, 19 pegs. Put the word run on there, standard. We have them in stock, ready to ship, or customize it. If you're a dog lover, dog owner, get your dog a sign. Come on. Beer garden, we just talked about it. I'm going to turn my outside area where the swimming pool is into a beer garden. If you have a front porch, back porch, any kind of seating area, you can turn it into a beer garden by simply just putting a sign on there. It's that simple. Name it a beer garden, give it its proper respect. Army Reserve. This person, 42 years, I mean, come on, this person put 42 years of their life for country. We give them the best quality, best customer service, treat them with respect. This sign took 4 days to make. We'll ship it out, 2 days to get to the customer. on to the next project. I was just in VCarve Pro, my editing and design software, and we're building a kind of a table sign like this. It has the word Stammtisch on there, which means the regulars table. Like if you're in a restaurant in a small town, a village, that's usually where the village people sit. They have their favorite spot where they always go. Some people go 2-3 times a week, enjoy a beer, kind of like the village elders, whatever you want to call it. Something it's not a tradition here in America, but basically if you're visiting a restaurant and you see this at the table, you should not have a seat at that table. There's also no like hostess, I guess you call it here, where they guide you to the table and all this. In Germany, you just walk into a restaurant and take a seat wherever there's an open space, except for the Stammtisch. You should leave that open. This project is for a friend of mine, Wolfgang Fierig. The Germans know him. He's a legend over there in Bavaria. Here in America, probably not so well known, but he's a actor, singer, biker, and just a legend in Germany on German TV. And I'm gonna make him a sign like this, where this part will be a piston from a motorcycle. Then we're gonna have the stand, and then the oval part will be his logo. His logo is Freedom Riders, that I think he used to have a company like that, or a name like that, or still have it, I'm not sure. But Freedom Riders is kind of like his community, you want to call that. And then we're going to put that on there in an oval form, and then just kind of build it and then send it over to him. So that's the plan. That's what I'm working on.